Throughout history, humans have always been fascinated by the bright displays of a magnificent sunset. However, they have not always had the means to know when and where Mother Nature would paint the skies with those beautiful, vivid displays. It used to be the only thing we could tell you about sunsets and sunrises was what time they were going to occur. But now a group of meteorologists from Penn State University has changed that. They can now issue forecasts for sunset quality. Jacob DeFlitch, Ben Reppert, and Steve Hallett have developed a model that can actually predict how vivid sunsets and sunrises will be every day.
Yeah, I was a photographer at Penn State University for about a year and a half, and during that time I did a lot of landscape shots around campus. And sometimes I would try to get sunrise and sunsets, and sometimes it wouldn't work out. So it kind of was worked in with my frustration of missing a sunset or going out and not getting a good one. So I had the idea for a year or two now, and I finally started really putting it into the works. It was an idea that was spurred off a hobby and something I enjoy doing. So when you have a passion for what you're doing and maybe what you even create, I think that's really going to push it forward, and there's no stopping where you can go if you really have a love and a drive for what you've created.
The idea was there, but in order to turn the dream into reality took a lot of hard work and dedication. It took multiple weeks to determine what variable should go into the algorithm, and then also to develop a model that presented the data in a clear and easy to understand way for the user.
So the parameters involved in this model involve the distribution of clouds throughout the atmosphere, and they also involve things like pressure tendencies and positions of fronts and just general synoptic and mesoscale systems that can affect the sunset quality. So it took me about 3 weeks to write the algorithm to come up with like version 1.0, and then ever since version 1.0 was released, I've been adding to it. I started out with sunsets, and now I have sunrises, and I'm constantly, along with Ben and Jake, improving the algorithm from day to day.
Through verifications, the model has proven to be accurate at predicting where the best sunsets and sunrises will occur each day. However, their verification process is a bit tedious.
Right now, our verification process is strictly doing the dirty work and going out and finding pictures ourselves and tracking down photos and people and just being able to match up a picture to our forecast. So a lot of what I do right now is on the social side of things. Easily at least an hour or two each night on the Twitter and Facebook.
On just the fourth night the model was active, it predicted a vivid sunset for New York City. And New York City got a truly spectacular sunset that evening, lighting up social media. The success of the model at predicting this got it picked up by Slate.com and garnered national media attention that would soon lead to an interview with CBS Morning News. The national media attention allowed the model to get popular quicker than they ever could have imagined. And now the model is only improving since then. They have added sunrise forecasts and continue to improve upon their algorithm to predict quality sunsets. And now the future of this looks even brighter.
People don't want to need to go to the website and interpret the map. They want push notifications as to how each sunset's going to be. They want the email alerts. They want it to be easy. So I guess that my goal is to have a user-friendly product, whether it be in an app form or whatever form it may take on, that can satisfy the users for time.
Whatever you want to know if you're going to see a vivid sunset in your area, go to SunsetWX.com and give them a follow on Twitter @SunsetWX. For whether or not, I'm Brian Mastro.